great to meet you. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, it's good to meet you too. I'm happy to be here.
Good to be back in the city.
Yeah, it's really good to come back.
Yeah, well, come on in. We're ready to get started.
Awesome.
Thanks. Super excited to have you here. The Clearcover Inspired Underdogs program, I think, is really all about people like you, people who have achieved really amazing things despite having faced adversity. You know, we're a small company. We face our own struggles and adversity, and I think being able to support people who have grit and perseverance and everything that you've showed is really important for us. And again, really excited to have you part of the program.
Yeah, thanks. I definitely have my own underdog story as well, so I feel like this is a great fit for me, and I'm really excited to work with you guys.
Okay, well, I can't wait to hear your story.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, Eva, start at the beginning. Tell me a little bit about you and your background.
Sure. So I come from a big basketball family. So I was always going to be a basketball player, right? Come 7th grade, that was when I was able to try out for the middle school basketball team. So I'm like really excited. This is my first school tryout, and I'm really tall, and everyone I was excited to like show everyone, hey, like I'm tall and I can play basketball. Like this is cool. But the week of tryouts, I was actually diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So instead of going to basketball tryouts, I'm actually in the hospital dealing with this diagnosis.
What does it mean to deal with this condition?
The easy examples are like pricking my finger to test my blood sugar, taking my insulin. A lot of like coaches and people like watching my games, like they probably are not really so sure how a type 1 diabetic can play basketball at this level, but just pushing through and kind of I guess buying into that underdog spirit has really helped me a lot.
You're here as one of our inspired underdogs. When you were diagnosed, did you immediately feel like an underdog? Do you still feel like an underdog? Like, tell me how you think about yourself and your underdog story.
As far as being an underdog, all it takes is me just having conversations with people and spreading awareness about it, letting my coaches know like, hey, this is what I'm dealing with. I can still show up to practice every day and give you 100%.
Is it also motivating? Do you find that, you know, your condition and dealing with what you've had to deal with is motivating for you?
Yeah, you know, a part of being an athlete is the competitive aspect, right? Like proving people wrong if you're the underdog team and getting the upset. I kind of think of diabetes in that sense, and it feels good. It feels good to be involved in things that I'm passionate about and play this sport and do other things and connect with people while I'm managing this disease. That's a great feeling.
It seems like a big part of your journey is helping others too. You're really involved in the community. You try to help others who have this condition. Why is like taking what you've learned and helping others so important to you?
It's important to me because when I was diagnosed as at a young age, like that feeling of just uncertainty and being scared and just wondering what my life is going to look like. I remember that feeling like it was yesterday. So having the opportunity to kind of engage with the diabetes community and particularly those that are interested in playing sports, that's a huge motivator for me. I mean, that's like the best feeling in the world.
All right, so you've achieved a lot. You've helped a lot of people. What else is on your list?
I want to keep just being a part of the diabetes community and keep helping young kids and maybe like even helping adults too, like just being involved in any way that I can. And I also eventually want to have a career in healthcare. I want to kind of be a part of that system and help others with that.
It's great. Eva, your story is so inspiring. I really want to thank you for being here and for being part of this.
Yeah, thanks for saying that. And thank you so much for inviting me out here to work with you guys. It's been awesome.
Of course. Well, before I let you go, I happened to find a basketball and a marker. So if you don't mind, you know, I'd love your autograph.
Sure, yeah.
Look at that. That's going to look fantastic.